Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win. Right after this, Max Scherzer is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Rendon has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the
first offering on its way.
Brandon Bell.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Past battles with Scherzer. He has a 3 for 12 line.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy's not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Jeff Samardzija will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Trey Turner with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He swings and he grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to 3rd because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 4th.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir
A bouncer to the left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
The second baseman.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's a .375 hitter. Line towards center field. Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So two. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he popped him up. Turner into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Buster Posey now. Past battles with Scherzer. Just a 1-for-12 career line. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Goodness. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Oh, now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price. Here's Joe Panik. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
first offering on its way.
Brandon.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Crawford goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he popped him up. Rendon trying to get there. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants down.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
In now, Juan Soto. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Shaw is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 8, Gary Carter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Cameron Maben now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Fouled off. Popped him up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 60. Victor Robles.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Uh-oh, he missed it. And he'll pull into second with one away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Wilmer.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. He's set. Here it comes. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. From the belt. Kicks and deals. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Defoe takes his lead at third with one away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Sam Dyson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Max Scherzer will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's running. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. 3 runs already home here. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Straight taken. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Hard liner to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in there safely.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The right fielder, Vladimir.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number
Chris
26.
Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Count is 1-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2. Now here it comes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria is retired easily for the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Turner is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding in, Wilmer Depot. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely
Now
coming
batting,
out of his shoes.
third
Aggressive style. First pitch,
Anthony.
base hit up the middle.
Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Matt Adams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Matt Adams has just gloved a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The pitcher, number 31.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The left fielder, number 22. Wow.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 runs on left on.
Leading off for the
First offering on its way.
The second baseman.
This is skied into short left center. Soto has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
the bat.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher.
Allen Henson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
San Francisco. Number 19. Allen.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest, and he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants. Tony Watson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Gary Carter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Parra is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So one away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16. Victor.
Now batting, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 0-1 delivery. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Settling in now, Matt Adams. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a ton.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 0-1 on its way. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. popped him up. Adams over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Gerardo Parra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, Beaver, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Right fielder, Vladimir.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! A 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Trevor Gott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 91, Trevor Gott.
Victor Robles digging in now.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Crawford is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Defoe. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He went deep back in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-0 home. Runner's on his way to third. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Pitch popped up. Crawford is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Robles, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting.
Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. That's popped up. Scherzer shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 20. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Up next for the Nationals.
Making his way to the plate, Juan Soto. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. To Crawford for 1. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. At the plate, Gary Carter working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Up next for
Well, you have a great night in hockey, score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gentlemen, your attention please. Now,
standing in, Wilmer Defoe. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Maranta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Maben is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4. Digging in, Joe Penn. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Joe Penn.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ferreira is there. Run away.
The bat,
ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stephen Vogt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. His record is now